If you've never tried a German pancake, prepare to be amazed. Hey everyone, I'm Dina from simplyhomecooked.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make a German pancake, also known as a Dutch baby pancake. It's pretty much simple ingredients, just like a pancake, thrown into a blender, and then you pour it into a pan and you just put it in the oven. It is so insanely easy and so good. The first thing you want to do is add 3 large eggs into your blender. But before you do that, make sure your eggs are room temperature. That is super duper important here. Now, if you forgot to put your eggs out to get them to room temperature, that's not a problem because I forgot to as well. All you gotta do is just put your eggs into a bowl and then add some hot water right over them. Make sure they're fully submerged and then let them sit for like 5 to 10 minutes just so they get nice and warm. Now, before you crack your eggs into your blender, I know a lot of people like to just crack the eggs right into the blender or the mixing bowl. I recommend that you crack them separately in a separate bowl, especially if you're putting them in a blender, because let's say you got some eggshells in there and you need to fish them out. That could get very ugly. There are blades in there. That is dangerous. Don't do that. All right, once you've got your eggs all cracked, add them right into the blender. And the next thing you want to add is whole milk. You're gonna need 1 cup of whole milk. But before you add it in, make sure it is also room temperature. And if you forgot to bring it to room temperature, not a problem. Just put it in the microwave for like 10 to 15 seconds and it'll get it nice and warm. The next thing you want to add is granulated sugar. Now, I like my German pancakes on the sweeter side, so I put 3 tablespoons of sugar. But if you plan to make it savory, I recommend bringing it down to 1 tablespoon of sugar. Now you want to add 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, along with a pinch of salt, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now place your lid on and then pulse it on high for about 30 seconds. Once that's mixed up, you want to grab your spatula and really scrape the sides to make sure there's no little patches of dry flour hanging out at the bottom. Once it's all scraped off, put the lid back on and then pulse it for like another 15 seconds until it's well combined. Now set your batter aside, and in the meantime, you want to take out your cast iron skillet, put it in the oven, and then preheat the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Let it sit there for about 8 to 10 minutes. You want that cast iron to be very hot. Once it's warmed up, carefully take it out and then add 3 tablespoons of unsalted melted butter. And then I use a silicone pastry brush to just spread it on the sides and all over so it's spread out nice and evenly. Then you want to quickly pour that batter right into the pan and you're going to hear it sizzle. It's going to already sound so delicious. Then you want to carefully bring it back into the oven and then bake for about 15 to 18 minutes. It really depends on your oven, but you want to just keep a close eye on it. Once it's nice and puffy and it's golden brown, you know that it's done. All right, here comes the fun part. This is where you can get creative with your toppings. I topped mine with Nutella, raspberries, blueberries, almonds, and powdered sugar. I mean, I loaded it up, but man, it was good. But honestly, you can add whatever you like. But word of advice, when it comes out of the oven, if you want to take a nice picture, if you have some friends over and you want to make it Instagram worthy, take a picture right away because it does deflate quite fast. It's still going to taste delicious though, but figured I'd let you know. And there you have it, guys, and now you know how to make a German pancake. It is so simple. And if you want to double it, you can easily put it in like a 9 by 13 inch deep baking dish, pour double the recipe in there and bake it up in the oven. Or you can also make like personal sized mini ones by just ladling the batter into like a muffin tin. The possibilities are endless, especially with the toppings. Oh my goodness. Some people add like a little bit of melted butter and Meyer lemon juice on top, but I like the Nutella version more. It's personally my favorite, and honestly, you just can't go wrong with Nutella. It's so good. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this recipe, and if you did, please make sure to subscribe to my channel so you guys never miss out on any of my new recipes. See you next time. Bye. That was amazing.